My mother's voice still echoed when he walked into my office the next morning. The man she said I'd ruin the vibe for. My sister's new husband. He stepped in, confident, smug, until he saw me behind the desk. That was when he started screaming, not because of who I was, but because of what he suddenly realized I knew. Emotional hook, inciting incident. Mom had delivered the sentence the night before with the softness of a pillow over the face. You won't be at Thanksgiving, sweetheart. Your sister's husband thinks you'd ruin the vibe. I didn't argue, didn't defend myself, didn't remind her that the house she was hosting Thanksgiving in was mine, signed over to her after Dad died because I didn't want her burdened. I just said, okay, calm. Too calm. The kind of calm that unsettles even me. Backstory setup. When we first met, I met him 2 years ago at my sister's engagement dinner. He'd sat across from me, charismatic in the way men are when they think charm is currency. He toasted to family, to new beginnings, to trust. My sister beamed. She'd always wanted simple things. Safety, stability, someone whose hand she didn't have to chase. And I wanted that for her. He shook my hand and said, "I've heard you're the smart one." I thought it was a compliment. Now I know it was reconnaissance. Discovery of betrayal. The shift. I first noticed it in his eyes, fear disguised as annoyance whenever I walked into a room. Then the sudden questions. So, what exactly do you do again? Do you deal with money, legal stuff? Do people listen to you? I didn't think much of it. People get nervous around lawyers. But then I caught the first real sign, an email, left open on my sister's laptop while she was downstairs cooking. His name in the thread, a realtor CC'd. The property address? My mother's house. My house. They were planning to settle the estate while I was emotionally distracted, as he wrote. A polite way of saying, steal it from under me. And then the second sign. My sister's voice cracking when she told me, please don't make things harder than they already are. She knew. She just didn't stop him. I closed the laptop softly. I didn't let the betrayal show. Grief is a luxury I refuse to perform. Shift in mindset. Planning. That night, I made a cup of tea and opened 3 files. Deed transfer records, financial transactions, his employment contract. I mapped out everything he didn't know I knew. His debts, his backroom deals, his employer's strict ethics clause, the burner number he used to contact a woman who definitely wasn't my sister. I didn't rage. Rage is loud. I needed silence. By midnight, the outline of my plan looked cleaner than a confession. Execution of the plan. The fall begins. Step 1. I reported the ethics violations to his employer. Anonymous, documented, airtight. Step 2. I sent my sister the screenshots. Not as an attack, as a courtesy, a warning before the storm. Step 3. I met with Mom's financial advisor. He confirmed what I suspected. The estate review my sister's husband initiated had no legal weight, because my name wasn't off the papers. I'd simply allowed Mom to live there freely. Step 4. I filed a protective clause preventing any sale, transfer, or evaluation without my written consent. Step 5. I waited. Climax and confrontation. The office scene. He didn't know where I worked. Not until his employer fired him at 8:14 a.m. and forwarded the complaint to his personal email. So he hunted down my firm, burst through the glass doors, demanding answers, red-faced and unraveling. The receptionist, unfazed, led him straight to my office. I stood when the door opened. His scream tore out of him like something dying, because he didn't just see me, he saw the wall behind me, the framed degree, the firm name, the position, senior legal counsel. The very role with the authority to dismantle everything he'd tried to orchestrate. You set me up! He lunged, then froze when security stepped in. I didn't move, just held his gaze and said, no, you set the table. I just served the meal. His knees buckled, not from fear of me, from the sudden understanding that the game he started, he'd played against the wrong opponent. Resolution, aftermath, and release. My sister left him the next day. Not because of me, because she'd finally seen him without the packaging. Mom apologized quietly, in that trembling way parents do when they realize which child was protecting them all along. Thanksgiving was small that year, quiet, peaceful. And when Mom asked if I was okay, I told her the truth. I'm better than okay. I'm finally done letting other people write my character for me. She squeezed my hand, and for the first time in months, I didn't feel the need to hide the satisfaction curling in my chest. Justice doesn't need applause. It just needs precision. And I've always been precise.